For the protection of the Quraysh, their protection during their journey in the winter and the summer. So let them serve the Lord of this house, who feeds them against hunger and gives them security against fear. What does facing Kaaba stand for? My dear and respected Hazrat Amir and Auntie Jamila, Assalamu alaikum. We all face the holy Kaaba while saying our ritual or optional prayer. It is the command of Allah, one of the reasons which Allah Himself has mentioned in the Quran. And it was the wish of the Holy Prophet as well, is that it was the first house of worship built by Allah. When we say that it is the house of Allah, it does not mean that Allah lives in it, as the word house may bring to one's mind. No doubt, we Muslims are very particular in fixing the direction of our mosques towards the Kaaba and while praying in homes or at any place other than a mosque. But that does not mean, God forbid, if that direction is not correct, then the prayer is not accepted by Allah, or it in any way is considered a sin. For instance, during traveling, one is allowed to perform prayer in the direction one is traveling. While performing Hajj or Umrah, one out of love, its sacredness, we are very keen and consider it an act of high reward to touch one of the walls of the Kaaba or its kiswa. But unfortunately, one sees that people keep their hands on the wall of the Kaaba as if touching the walls take away the sins, or Allah accepts the prayer while the hands are on the wall of the Kaaba. The house of Allah does not mean that Allah lives there, or facing that direction, or offering a prayer while our hands are on the wall of the Kaaba, or while we are going around the Kaaba, making our prayers more acceptable. Performing of Hajj or Umrah and other rituals connected with it is to remind us that if we submit to the command of Allah and make supreme sacrifice as Prophet Ibrahim and Ismail alayhi salam did, then Allah rewards us tremendously as He did with these two prophets. It also connects and fosters our relationship with the followers of other revealed religions. It also makes us to work for a universal brotherhood of humankind, which was a message, an object of all the prophets of Allah. The chapter of the Quran, English translation, of which I gave at the start, is all about it, remembering His bounties, and as a mark of thanks, we offer prayers. It also clearly tells that while facing the Kaaba, we are serving the Lord of the Kaaba and not the Kaaba itself. It thus forbids a believer from worshipping an object other than Allah. Thank you.